Hello model railroad fans, and welcome to Vintage Road and Rail. In today's video I thought we would take a quick look at some of the items I got today for Christmas. So give me just a second to set up on the tripod and we'll take a closer look. I'll be right back. Alright, we're set up on the tripod, but before we get started, let me just do two quick things. One, I'd like to give a shout out to my wife and my two daughters for the items you see here. They went above and beyond and tailored all the gifts this Christmas to my hobby, and I've got quite a few unique items that we'll go over here in just a moment. And the other thing I want to do is take a moment and wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And thank you for joining me this past year. This is a new channel and a new hobby, and it's been fun making these videos, and I'll have a lot more coming next year. But just wanted to thank everyone who has joined me and subscribed and some of the comments, and just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Hope you had lots of good family time and lots of cool, neat presents. All right, well, let's kind of roll through these so I can kind of keep this video on the shorter side. So let's start with this Walthers train line. It's called 10th World Comics, and it's a pre-built structure, and this is going to be on the layout that I'm wrapping up the track plan for, and there'll be a video of that coming soon. So I thought this looked pretty good, and this will be a nice little structure to go in the town area that I'm working on. Alright, and next up we've got this Mantua state car. This one is New Jersey. And we've got a second state car. This is Pennsylvania. Both of these are in the box and in great shape. And then we've got this other one. It's not in the box, but it's in really great shape. And this is Ohio, and this is the state that I live in. Everything is complete and looks good. Nothing broken. Brake wheel is there. So I think that looks really good. And the last of the state cars, we've got Louisiana, the Pelican State. Looks to be in great shape as well. However, it is missing a brake wheel, so I'll need to track one of those down somewhere. But otherwise, it's in really good shape. Looks nice. And then we've got, I believe this is a roundhouse car. And it is, if I can read it here, from a convention in Columbus, Ohio. Looks like they try to do some weathering, whoever owned this before me, but it's been upgraded to knuckle couplers, and it does have its brake wheel, and I think it looks pretty good. Excuse me. All right, and then I've got a series of Proto 1000 cars from Lifelike, which I believe is now owned by Walthers. So 4 of these are based on comic book strips, or comic strips that you would have found in the newspaper. So it's a 50-foot box car, and this one is Mandrake the Magician. So let me make a space over here, and I can stack these out of the way. Then we've got this one here, another 50-footer, and this is Betty Boop. I believe she had a old black and white cartoon, but I'm not sure. A good bit before my day. And then we have Moon Mullins. And all of these are 50-foot box cars, by the way. And they all have metal wheels, which is nice, and knuckle couplers. And then we've got this one. I think it's Brenda Starr, but I'm having a hard time reading it because of this protective plastic. And that's the 4 comic book box cars. And then I've got these 2 here. One is Klondike and one is Good Humor. 50-foot box cars, looking pretty good. I really like these. I didn't even realize they made these, so I was glad to get these added to my collection. And then we have this Walthers train line tank car. It's rail link, looking pretty good. All right, and the last thing, I'm going to take my camera off the tripod and move it to the side so we can kind of move around on the box here. This is an Elvis Presley's 25th anniversary collector set put out by IHC, I believe it is. And this was put out in 2002, and it's to commemorate 25 years since the passing of Elvis Presley, King of Rock and Roll. So we've got here an Alco. I believe on the box it said a C628. And then we've got 4 box cars. This one is Hound Dog. And which one is this one? I believe this is Heartbreak Hotel. Yes, it is. My camera was in the way a little bit. And then we have Jailhouse Rock. Then we have Love Me Tender. And then we've got Burning Love. I know all of these are songs, but I'm not entirely sure if they made movies based on these titles or not. Elvis is a bit before my time. My grandmother and probably my mother could tell me more about it, but he passed when I was only a couple of 3 years old. So anyway, this is a complete train set as far as the locomotive, cars, and caboose are concerned, but it does not come with any track or power supply, which suits me fine. But I was kind of surprised to read that on the box, being that I have all this extra space over here. I would have thought they could have consolidated the box down. But I imagine this is probably just a standard size box, and they just excluded those items to cut the cost. So anyway, that is everything that I got from my family this year for Christmas. At the time I'm filming this, it's the 25th of 2021. I will have another haul video coming in about a week or so for other items I've picked up in December and the month of November. But I just wanted to do a separate video for this because I was just so impressed by everything that my family bought for me that I just thought it was entitled to its own video. So anyway, that will wrap this up. I've got a lot more videos coming in 2022. So if you like this, make sure and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And if you have any of these items, leave it in the comments. Like to hear what your thoughts are on that. And anyway, I would like to say before I go that I hope everyone had a great Christmas. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, at least hopefully you had some good solid family time at a time when, at least in the U.S., we're all typically off work. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and until next time, happy model railroading. Take care.